So today I want to do something rather unusual. I had an idea because I was eating a pizza the other day, and I looked at the package and I was thinking to myself, what is this? Can't I just use that? This was the package the pizza came in. And I was like kind of wondering, I could do something with that. The structure is nice, and yeah, I kind of like that. It has those ruffled edges, and yeah, and this is what I'm trying to do today. It's a little bit deeper in the middle, so I was figuring if I put it in a bowl once it is almost cured, that wouldn't matter, but it came different in the end, so you will see then. So, and then I was trying to figure out what can I do with color. So I got all my mica powders, and these are all the mica powders I have. This is a German brand. Uh, it's called my Epoxid Resin, something like that. I put it back down in the description. And these are cheap ones from Amazon. I have ever since I do something with resin. And those three colors I have there, these are interference colors. This one is like interference gold, or this one is like interference champagne, something like. You can't see it right in the camera. I'm sorry for that, But this one is like kind of interference too somehow, but I can't really see um, which one it is. Those were about like 20 bucks for all of them, and they go a long way. I have them ever since I've been doing resin, and none of them is empty yet. I have to do that voiceover because I had recorded this in German, and I couldn't like translate one to one while I was talking there. So I'm taking my gold mica powder and brushing it on, only in those ridges. And I was trying to figure out whether I could do a clock face with this. That's why I was counting those indents, but that didn't work because there were too many. So I'm coloring my mold, if you want to call it like this, my pizza tray. And I'll speed this up for you so you won't have to watch me doing this for hours. And everybody that has painted with mica already knows that it is all over the place. You can't just put it where you want it. It flies all the way around. So you have to clean it up later when you're finished. So I'll put this on a higher speed so you won't get bored, and I'll see you on the other side. I figured that if my tray has such a bow in the middle, it takes too much resin to fill up. So I decided to tape those edges down so the middle comes up a little and the whole piece gets a little flatter. Now I'm taking Glasbits. They like Glasbits with some gold in it somehow, and they don't have sharp edges. They like broken and then melted a little bit, so they like really round pieces. And I figured the weight of that glass will press the edge of this tray down, so it won't get up that much when when one of those tapes get loose. Now I have some resin, is like a little bit over 200 grams, and I put some iridescent flakes in there. Not much because I want to pour another layer with color on top of that. Now I'm pressing the glass a little bit down, taking my little torch, taking the bubbles out. And with that kind of mold, I had to be really careful because it's only plastic, like really thin plastic, and I was scared that it could melt when I be too near with the flame with it. And here I decided, because the black center was like kind of blank, and I put some more of those iridescent flakes in there because I might still want to do a clock face, and then if I don't do a colored back, I could hide the clockwork behind those flakes, which is like really not true. But I was thinking that at that time. Taking the little leftovers out of my jug, and yeah, then I have then I let it sit, and I'll see you soon. Those are close-ups. I love that. I should have left it like that, but oh well, next time. Maybe I have to eat another pizza to get another mold, and then I do that. I made up some more resin, about 140 grams or something like that, to mix in my colors for the second layer. And I show that to you on one of those colors because it's always the same way I mix my color. But the gold one is the only one that I just poured mica powder in. So I take my resin, I take some mica powder and some liquid colorant. It's the liquid colorant is not alcohol ink, even though you can use that, but I don't. So I took my liquid colorant and mica powder and I mix it together with the resin. That's about the whole recipe there is to it. And I did that with all four colors. And what you gotta do is you gotta make sure when you use mica powder that you stir it really good, because if you have like little lumps in there, the lumps will sink to the bottom and you will see them from the other side. And that looks kind of funny, you know. That's why I stir it when I stir my color in and right before I pour it. So I make sure that there is no lumps of dry powder in there. I'm sorry for my voice because I still have COVID and I just can't seem to get rid of it, you know. Major headache and coughing and my nose is running, all that kind of stuff. But it won't kill me, so I'll be good. Just a little more mica powder because the mixture was still too transparent and I didn't want that. I wanted an opaque color. Stir, stir, stir. So this is the purple color I mixed up. This is the little bit of gold. But in the end, I put some of the leftover clear resin in there to just get a little bit more of this gold color. So this is my dark blue color. I love me blue. And this is my teal color. Then I have a little brighter blue, which looks like really rich. And my light colored green. And with all of them, I checked if they were opaque or not. So I'm pouring my first round with the purple. And I don't do that really carefully. I just pour it in because I will mix the colors later on anyway. An itty bitty line of green. Don't ask me why. I could have made more. But like I said, I didn't plan that. I just poured it as it came my way. My blues. My turquoise. I love those rich colors. I can't really. This makes me so satisfied watching those colors. A little itty bit of gold. Sometimes the gold takes over too much. That's why I don't really like to use that much of a gold. But without gold or silver, it's like sometimes kind of boring. I'm a girl. I need some sparkle. Some more blue. This is the darker blue. And the rest of the green. Because I had such a itty bitty line on the beginning, I had a lot of green left. So I just poured it in there. And this is the rest of the turquoise color. And like I said, I put the rest of my clear resin in that cup with the gold color, and I just pour it over the rim. So now I'm trying to install my heat gun to blow the colors out a little. And with that kind of mold, you have to be really careful with the heat because, yeah, it's just a pizza package, and it's not a mold, and it doesn't take heat. It's really thin plastic, and I was afraid that it might leak out when it gets a hole in there or something like that. So I'm just blowing around, and then one side, I went too close to the plastic, and it got up right there. So I was thinking, okay, I got to do something about that because it can't stay like this, because otherwise the piece gonna be having an upward part. But that didn't really work, so I put something on top of it, and yeah, that made my day. So I didn't like that big green lump in the middle there. So I was trying to stir the colors a little around, make a little design. But it didn't stay that prominent. It's still there, but it's not that prominent anymore. But I'll show you when the piece is hard. So I'll see you soon. So it's been a few hours later, and I'm demolding this piece, and it really comes out easy. I just sped this a little up so you can see. I wasn't thinking that it comes out that easily, but it did. It's like a dream. I had to be a little bit careful because it was still soft. And then I looked at it and I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed because the gold didn't show. The ring showed because the resin, the first layer, wasn't dry when I poured the rings on it, so it stayed on the bottom uh, like I poured it on, and yeah, just look at it. Well, I decided to do that all over again, and here you see me trying to press it into a plate, but that didn't work either. So I was like, oh, I was so pissed. Yeah, but I decided to do it all over again and just put a black background on it, and I'll show you that next. So now you see me with my gold marker coloring the pieces, the indents that I was trying to color the last time with the mica powder that didn't show at all. And yeah, I just painted that, and hopefully it will come off when I take the cured piece off of that mold. What I didn't show you again is how I put those Glasbits in there, and how I poured the Iridessent Flakes with the resin in there. Y'all seen that. I already showed you that. It's the same process. What I will show you though is at the end how I put the black resin on there, and then we'll have to wait. I'm so afraid that it didn't work neither. So as you can see, the first layer is done already, and I just pour on the black background, and I colored the resin really opaque because I didn't want nobody to see through that. So I'm just spreading it with my stick, and then I take my little torch and take the bubbles off, and yeah, that's it for that piece. So now it's time to demold, and I am really down with my nerves because the other one went so wrong that I was like worrying about whether this is working or not, if the color stayed on it or not, and whatever. But as you can see, it's not as easy as a silicone mold, but it is not hard either. You just have to get a start somewhere and work your way around it really carefully. The For the sake of the video, I demolded very much sooner than I would normally because I wanted to finish this video because so many people were asking me about it, and yeah, and that's why I did it as soon as possible. So now it's almost out. As you can see, half of the gold pen is on the mold, but the other half is on the piece, and I love that. I just love it. Doesn't that look like really good? I'm really proud of that one because Yeah, it's just so stylish, and I'll probably make a clock out of it. But I learned that from the pieces I don't like that much. The more I look at them, the more I find something I like. And here's the other one where I try to put some beads on and stuff so I can hang it like a wind chime on our sauna in the garden. And yeah, and as you can see, both totally different, but really the same. And all that out of a pizza package. So I would love to hear from you what you think about it. And if you want to leave a comment, I'll get back to you. And yeah, once I'm getting some sonic and I can make some decent pictures, I will put a short in YouTube so you can watch this all. Thanks for watching, and I hope you had a lot of fun just like me. If you like what I did, please subscribe to my channel or ring the bell or leave a thumbs up. I'd like that very much, and it's very much appreciated. Until next time, bye bye!